everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa. So obviously this is a very different video. It is a reading vlog. I'm going to kind of update you on my reading and what I'm doing throughout the week. So it is officially the beginning of the O.W.L.S Readathon 2019 or the Magical Readathon, whichever way you want to talk about it. But let's go ahead and talk about the books that I am currently reading right now. So I am currently in the middle, probably about 60-70% of the way through The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. I am really enjoying this book, but at the same time I feel like nothing has really happened. Obviously it's setting up for a lot bigger world. I think it's like a 13-14 book series, but I really am liking it. It's a lot of fun, very adventurous, but at the same time, like I said, feel like not a lot has been happening. That is like maybe, I'm not really sure if this can even count towards the O.W.L Readathon, because I think in the rules, unless you have like extra credit, you can't start a book until Monday. So that being said, I picked up The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell. This is the second book in this series. I don't know what it is. See, I think I'm like 25 or so pages into the book. I'm liking it. I had to like go look online to find a summary because I completely forgot what the first book was about. Even though I really liked it, I just don't remember anything about it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you have that same problem. And then the other book that I thought about picking up was A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I really want to get to this ASAP, but I picked up The Devil's Thief first. I don't know, I'm not really big on reading multiple fantasy books at one time because I'm really trying to get a grasp of the world. So what I usually do is read like one contemporary and one fantasy, but since the majority of the books on my TBR are fantasy, we'll see how that goes. Good morning. So today is April 2nd, a Tuesday. So I did not check back in with you guys yesterday because I did not get any reading done. I probably read maybe 10 more pages and then I ended up like having a lot of work kind of stuff that I needed to get done, and that took like 5 hours. So I really didn't get too much done, and then I ended up finishing the Netflix series, The OA. If you've ever watched that, tell me what you think, because I actually really like it. It took them 2 freaking years to come out with the second season, and I hope it's not another 2 years for the next one because I don't know what the heck just happened. To update you on my non-existent reading, I got up this morning and read a little bit, so now I'm page 93 of The Devil's Thief. So I'm kind of getting through it. Obviously I look like a hot mess. My other book, Eye of the World, haven't read any more of this either. I'm really just trying to focus on getting through this big old book right here. This behemoth of a book. Also, a very exciting news. I just hit 250 subscribers, which is like absolutely crazy because I never even thought that, oh my god, what is this? I never thought like 250 people would subscribe to my channel. Like, I don't think I'm that interesting, but honestly, like, I really like doing this. Oh my god, I can't get over that. I really like doing this. I really feel like this is something I like doing. I love reading and, you know, sharing my thoughts and opinions, I guess, and then finding out what you guys like and hearing your suggestions and what you suggest I read. You know, I just posted my TBR a couple days ago and everybody's telling me read this one, and it's making me even more excited to pick those books up than I was before, so that's really exciting. I'm on 93 of this book, so I need to get to reading a little bit more if I hope to finish this book by the end of the month. Alright, bye! About like 2:50-ish in the afternoon, so I have finally made it to page 172 of The Devil's Thief. This is an extremely fast-paced book. I haven't read YA fantasy in a while. It feels like I've been doing a lot of adult fantasy books. So the pacing is very surprising, which I don't know why it should be, but like every single chapter something is happening, something's moving the plot along, and every single chapter is another character's point of view. So it kind of keeps things interesting, and as soon as the author has me hooked, it switches to a different point of view, which I'm like, oh no, but like keeps me going. And I literally read over 100 pages in like an hour or so, and I feel like that never happens. I feel like I'm kind of a slow reader. Sadly, no more has happened with Eye of the World because I haven't read any of it. So I'm still like 488 on this one right here. But yesterday I did get some book mail, and I was very excited, so I already opened it, but I will show you what I got. And then I also got a package today, which I'm also very excited about. The first 4 books I'm going to show you, these 3 are part of the Academy series, the Ghost Bird one. So it's like a young adult, Why Choose, reverse harem, what do you call that, series. Oh my god, brain fart. I have really enjoyed these. I've read them multiple times on my Kindle, so I went ahead and I picked up the physical copy, and I was like, holy crap, this thing is really short, but it's like what got me into that subgenre were these books right here. So it's a lot of fun. I really like them, and I'm trying to get all of them. But there's like 11 books, and that's expensive. So I have those 3. And then, oh my gosh, I picked up Ryan's Bed by Tejan. This is my favorite book by Tejan, and I just love the cover. I love the book. It's just so beautiful. I love it. Anyway, to not keep gushing about that, I have a package. I pre-ordered a book, which I wasn't really planning on doing it, but like one night I was having a bad day, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and order the books that I had sitting in my shopping cart, and it was those 4 books and then this one right here. So with my big TBR, I doubt I'm gonna be able to get to it, but here it is. It is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. I am really excited, but I have a lot of other books that I need to get to, so this one will have to wait for a little bit. Good morning, everybody. So I'm so sorry. I am new to this whole vlogging thing, and I obviously don't check in at all, especially going to bed. So basically I read a little bit more, and I got to like 250 something of The Devil's Thief, which obviously I'm still reading. And then this morning I ended up reading like 10 more pages, so I'm on 266 of this book. Really still enjoying it a lot. Oh yeah, and you can see I've been like snacking on Frosted Cheerios because I am the poster child of health. Obviously not. Okay, so I had totally forgot to update you on what book that I had actually finished. I read an ebook starting April 1st, and it seemed like a good idea at the time by Kylie Scott. I ended up giving this book a 3 out of 5. It like was not that great. It started off really good. I loved the witty banter. It was like a forbidden older guy romance trope that I really like those, but oh my god, it just like ended up changing completely. The last like 25% of the book, something happened, and then it was like resolved way too quickly. I thought that Adele, the main character, she, oh my gosh, was just like way too forgiving. It was just really kind of annoying. I had really high hopes. It started off really good and I really enjoyed it, but unfortunately it fell flat. So now it is like 1:30. I just pulled out my pizza out of the oven, waiting for it to cool down so I can eat lunch. And then I've been kind of like reading a little bit. I feel really bad because I haven't like finished any of these books. It's like focusing on that face behind me. But I feel kind of bad that I haven't like finished reading this book, but it is, I guess it's like 700 pages or so, or 600, I don't remember, but I finally got to page 300 of The Devil's Thief, really liking it. I just have so many books that I want to get to that I didn't put on my TBR, and some of the books that are on my TBR, I don't know if I want to read them still. This is why I don't make TBRs, because I just like stress myself out over them, and it's stupid because reading is supposed to be fun, but TBRs stress me out. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if you have that same problem, but I do. I'm gonna go see if that pizza's ready because I'm so hungry. All right, bye. It is obviously a lot later. I'm like kind of gotten myself a bit ready for bed, have my glasses on, but I finally made it to like part 4 of The Devil's Thief. It's taken me so long to get through this book. like it's keeping my attention, but at the same time I just keep getting so frustrated with the freaking characters. There's so many different points of views, and so like you're reading from like the good guys and you're reading from the bad guys, and then some people are about to like double cross the good guys, and I'm just like getting so frustrated. The main characters that like you are like rooting for, basically, like they're just so clueless, and it's just absolutely frustrating. But either way, so that's where I'm at. I paused on this to give you a page count. I'm on 389, so I had to set that down. So it's now on the other side of the bed because I can't deal. So I was like, I need to pick up a contemporary book. So I was thinking my favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. Either this or maybe pick up my Kindle and read one of the books that I have on there. I don't know if I want to do like some rereads of some things or just pick this up since I already mentioned it in my TBR. Because I'm really trying to stick with it, like I said. I have some things to get to now, so we'll see what I pick up and I will inform you later on what I decide on. Good afternoon, everyone. So I obviously did not check back in with y'all last night. I ended up reading about like 30 pages of my favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren, and then I woke up this morning, made some breakfast, and ended up picking this book up, getting really into it. So I like really haven't stopped except to take a shower, and then my hair air dried, so that's why it kind of like looks like this hot mess, but sorry about my appearance. Can't be helped. So yeah, to talk about this book right here, I'm really glad I picked it up. I needed a break from the like heavy-ish fantasy. So this book is a really cute rom-com romance book that really focuses on the character relationship and them getting together, friends to lovers trope. It's really cute. Definitely not 5 stars or anything yet. But we'll see how it goes. I really do like a good rom-com, and there's not too many like steamy scenes that would offend anybody. It's not too bad like that, but it's really cute. I like how that they're, you know, professors at a university, so they're a little bit older. I think she's like 29 and he's like, it was like just his birthday. I think he was like 32 or something. But yeah, I kind of like that they're a little bit older. All their like group of friends are hilarious, and it's just a lot of fun to read so far. So that is what I have going on with this book. After I finish this, I really want to get back into The Devil's Thief and get that finished up soon. So that's kind of the rest of my reading plans for today, and it's like 3 o'clock, so I need to get on that. Okay, so I will check back with you guys a little bit later. Bye. Okay, so I just finished my favorite Half Night Stand, and I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, rating on my Goodreads, and I already put up a little mini review for it. Basically, oh my goodness, this was just, it was so cute. I had so many laughs, like literally hysterically laughing while I was reading this book. But there were some things that I didn't like about it. There was a couple things that were mentioned, and it could have like expanded on the story. It could have gave it a little bit more depth to it. There is some depth to it. For example, like the main character Millie, like she has issues with like opening up to people because of like her traumatic childhood with her mom getting sick, things like that. So that was kind of interesting to see, and I really liked how, let me just show you, for example, like here it has like emailing or like SMS, what is it called, like messaging or whatever on the computer. So it has like their little icons from like the IT department and things like that, and some emails. And I definitely want to pick up some more by this author soon. It was really cute. I liked it a lot. So immediately I ended up picking up The Devil's Thief and like read to like 404 now. So I am like a good chunk of the way through this book. I'm really liking it. Still, I'm glad that I like took a break because I definitely needed it. So I'm going to get to reading a little bit more and update you a little bit later. Okay, so it is now Monday, April 8th. So obviously it's been quite a while since I've updated you guys and told you what I've been reading, because I have read a lot since I last spoke to you. So you already know that I finished up and gave, I believe, my favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren a 4 out of 4 stars. This was so much fun. I freaking love the best friends to lovers trope, and I cannot wait to pick up another book by these authors. And as you guys know, I was in the middle of reading The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell. I ended up finishing it. Oh, it took me forever, but I flipping loved being back in this world. It was frustrating, but absolutely amazing at the same time. I can tell it was just so well written because the characters were just so frustrating. It means I was invested in the story. I was absolutely loving it, and it was just so much fun. So this is a multi-perspective time travel heist type book, and it is so much fun. If you have not read the first book, I highly suggest you do. It is absolutely fabulous, and I'm glad I ended up picking this book up because I cannot wait for the next installment. You did not know that I ended up picking A Curse So Dark and Lonely up, and oh my gosh, I fell into this book and could not get out of it. I freaking loved it. When I wasn't reading it, I was thinking about when I could go ahead and start reading it again. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. An amazing retelling. I loved it. So if you haven't heard about this book, it's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. The main character, Harper, has cerebral palsy, and it is just so amazing because she doesn't let, you know, what she has define her, and she is so strong, she is so capable. Loved this book. It is a dual perspective, so you go between Prince Rin and Harper, and you know, you see what they're going through and the choices that they're gonna have to make and them struggle with it. Absolutely fabulous. So I really love this book, and now I'm just not sure what I'm going to pick up next for the O.W.L Readathon, but I will go and find out right now because I just finished reading this book and I need to figure out what I'm going to read next. So I hope you have a great day and happy reading. Bye!